Oh, if I know something out of character, I like to try and really think about how I felt before knowing that out of character and go with that. And I felt that Marty would never do that. It wasn't even crossing my mind. Hello?
What's up? What were we saying?
What the f is happening? Clearly you know something to be saying shit like that. Clearly your gang's riled up for some reason. What's going on?
Because riled up from shit that happened with Skip and Apple.
Still? Oh, yeah, it's just Rico. Okay, yeah, okay.
I said ignore him. I mean, I can't lie to say that people ain't riled up, but it's not Rico. Rico's a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Flash. Ow.
Whoa, like, what are you asking me about?
Yeah, I see it.
If I could give you an answer, would you actually want it?
In his hands.
Have an answer?
I'm asking if I can give you an answer. Yeah. Would you actually?
Yes, I want the answer.
All right.
Yes.
Do you have one?
Yeah, but we gotta make them smoke a cigarette.
Oh my god!
Shove it in their mouth. A whole pack.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, I was talking to Andy.
Want to know this shit?
We can get her, you know, into some dumb shit.
If you don't want this shit to come to light, I'll fucking drop it. I could give a fuck less about these car parts.
Beautiful. Okay, perfect.
If it's something that I'm not finding the answer for you, I'm gonna find the answer for myself. But if it's something that's gonna fuck you up, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
I'm telling you, they wouldn't do that to me.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Humor me for a second, DJ. If that was the case, that wouldn't fuck you up. If the 1 in 17 billion,
of course, exactly. It would fuck me up, but that's not the case, bro. Because he wouldn't. In what world? Why? Why would that ever happen? It doesn't make sense. That's like me, like, looking through a list of suspects of doing something to you, and I'm looking at your gang. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. The only valid option is it's fucking Saints, bro, and they're lying to you. I'm sorry that they're lying to you, but my people aren't lying to me.
All right.
I don't know the motive behind them lying, but I'm telling you, they're hiding it. Somebody in their group is hiding it, probably from the rest of them as well, if they get repercussions for doing that shit. I've talked to my friends. They told me they straight up went to the block after the hospital, picked up the cars, Bubbles went in his own car, like the other cars, Marty got in my car, and they all drove back to the forge together. And on the way there, Marty said on radio, this thing's driving like shit. Story. What, you think he's lying?
No, I just don't think that he can account for his... I don't think that they were right there together the entire time, because that's not what he said to me. He said if he did it, he would have had to have done it. He said it would have had to have been super, super quick, and it would have been basically impossible. So that means that he lost eyes from him. There wouldn't have... if he saw him the entire time, he would just been, no, I saw him the entire time. It literally would not be possible, because I would have seen him go to Mosley's. But he was saying that the amount of time that it took him to get from the block to y'all's turf, there wouldn't have been enough time. Not that he didn't see him go there, there wouldn't have been enough time. So if he's saying something different to you, that's not what he said to me, and that just means the story's changing. Maybe he misremembered, but he specifically said the amount of time wouldn't have been possible, not that I saw him go from the Saints block to wherever the f y'all went.
Just like, I don't know. I don't know. And that would imply that, like, every single one of my friends around me are lying to me to cover up doing something to stab me in the back. Instead
this
of
doesn't mean that anybody else knows other than who maybe potentially did it. And this, again, I'm sorry that I keep pointing the finger at y'all, but it's just, there's not a logical, like, there's no logical points other than just saying they're lying. And there's logic that backs up that they're not. I'm not saying Bubbles is lying. Bubbles might not know what happened. Skip might not know what happened. You obviously don't know what happened. So I'm not blaming any of you guys.
Yeah, but the logic behind my own gang doing that to me makes no sense. That isn't logic. There is no reason for that.
That's not, but I'm not arguing that part. You're right. There isn't a logic behind that. That's up. That's insane, especially given what you've done for that group. If that's what is being done, that's insane.
It's just,
I really hope
I'm
it's not the
telling you,
case.
it's not the case. I'm telling you,
You
it is not the
can't tell
case.
me.
Yes, I can. They wouldn't do that to
You
me.
just can't. CJ, I'm sorry. As much as you feel that way, you just can't tell me that. You can hope for it, and I am right there with you, CJ. I hope for it too. Like, aside from everything you've done for Cypress, like just even just being lied to in general, when it is essentially was your car, like you got over for it. Like even that alone is up. Like for all I know, this could have just been Marty just being a dickhead and playing a joke. I don't know. I haven't talked to the guy. I don't even know if he actually did it, but it's hard for me to understand who else could have at this point.
I think
Like I said, it could have been
options.
fucking Lang. I said that even if I was in a gang with Lang, I could see him doing that shit.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I think there's more options than we're looking at here. I think option number one, which is the most likely, is Saints lied to you, Marlo. I don't know how
no
you
benefit,
really, like,
no gain, no reason.
What do you mean no benefit? That's 400k benefit.
That I said they can keep to start off the conversation.
Yes, but it would still affect your trust with them going forward, and they know that.
No,
they're not stupid.
That doesn't affect my trust. If they tell me the truth, how does that affect my trust?
It just would. It just would. They would rather just take it and be like, no, we didn't take that at all. Because they don't have to tell you.
All right.
I get you have your reasons
agree to
for
disagree about
believing
that
them,
point.
but I have my
understand.
reasons for not believing them. And I have my reasons for believing the people that are closest to me, like...
I understand.
It makes CJ feel so bad about this whole situation that she's decided to gaslight herself. No, I kept repeating, it's my car, it's my car. Technically, it's Marlo's. Okay, little unlock for you guys. It was supposed to be my birthday present car.
But you know what we could do, Gigi?
We're already
going in
this is
circles.
where we are. This is where we are, CJ. We're at a point where if the Saints are lying to me, they're not going to tell me.
Yes.
Right?
True.
Mateo, you saw on radio?
I talked to Marty.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna check Julie's
Marty, I
phone
know
real
would
quick,
sit there and fucking make fun of me for it happening in the first place, and
All right.
probably not
I'm
give me
gonna
shit
hit the
back.
bed.
But if he doesn't, if he does deny it,
be able to
if he
hit,
did do
then
it,
I'll stand.
I'm at the same point where I can't prove
Back at him
shit.
ahead. What's going on?
The same
Okay.
thing, if what you're saying is right, and you know the Saints are lying to me, they're not going to admit to shit. If Marty's not going to admit to shit,
just for a little bit. So,
I might as well just
you
drop
good,
it.
Gigi? What'd you say on radio?
I was saying I'm back
Because
at
the
him
only other
ahead.
outcome,
Okay.
if the Saints ain't going to tell me, is
I'm
Marty does tell me,
getting
and then you
sicker
find
again.
out that Marty lied to you about
Slowly,
stealing
so I
shit.
might have to sleep at some
That
point.
not only, you know, was something
Starting to
that
feel it.
you were utilizing daily,
You wanna check Julie's real quick?
something just
Yeah,
I don't
that
think
that didn't happen.
Polito.
So I
Okay.
don't see. I can just, you know, I really want to just not with Marty, not fuck with the Saints, and just go about my life and
shit, so
be completely
probably
fine.
do it.
I wasn't using the car. It wasn't parts that I utilized. Like it was money that I spent, but I didn't give a fuck less about it.
Yeah.
The only
Check
the
Julie's
reason I
phone,
fucking
go to
message
Polito.
you
If
is
there's nobody,
because
if
the
Polito's
only way I see
free
this
to be
ending
hit, then
is either me staying where the
Shout
fuck
out
I'm
to
at right
Legal
now,
Susie.
or you finding out some shit you don't want to know.
sure, let's check Polito first.
Yeah, we could do whatever order.
So you know that at least
I'm
the
telling you,
important
you're
one.
wrong. And so I want you to find out the truth, because I'm telling you, the Saints are lying to you. And I hope...
Then I can't find out the truth. Your vision doesn't work. There's no truth being found if the Saints are lying. There's no way I'm going to be able to prove it to them. If they're this adamant about it now, they're not going to be less adamant about it tomorrow. The only truth that would come out is if somebody different admitted to it. The only other party is potentially Lang or Marty. So if if you're saying they didn't do it, and that is something that you know to your heart that they didn't do it, I'm not going to find the answer. So it's a pointless endeavor at that point.
Gigi, I had a trade
Guess
that
we
I was going to talk
will,
to Cookie about.
Uh-huh.
I guess
Oh,
we will
did I-
figure it out.
Did I ask you, do you know Emily Jones, Apple?
Hopefully.
Used to be in
Maybe the
Hydra.
Saints will slip up.
Yeah.
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 Do I
got her
do I
down.
look in any way
Okay.
like Emily Jones?
Not really.
Okay.
Right now?
Like at all?
You got it right. I don't
Do I
blame you
ever?
for any of this shit.
Any of my outfits, anything?
Yeah.
Some of your casual outfits, maybe.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Bye bye.
The other day,